Ladies, it's Lex, and welcome back to Fallout 3. So today I am going to attempt to find the schematics to make the railway rifle. I did cheat a little bit and look up where the locations were for the schematics because I couldn't remember where they were. And there's actually a couple different places you can get it. I guess you can get the schematics as a reward from Abraham Washington whenever you do the Stealing Independence quest, which may actually be the first place that I ever got them and like learned about the gun. But another place that you can get them from is one of those like MDL power stations or whatever, and it's supposed to be at like MDL power station 13. So I looked it up on Google where the power station was, just like the pictures of people's like, you know, Pip-Boy maps and that kind of thing. But a lot of the locations that are around it are locations that I haven't discovered yet. So I'm kind of just eyeballing it, like in general, of where it might be. So I have a map marker set, and I'm just kind of going to go to the map marker and see if we can find it here. I don't really consider it cheating because, like, this game is so old. I've played this game so many times. Like, I just don't really think that it's that big of a deal. So we are supposed to be going kind of... oh, you know what? I think this is it, actually. Let's see. All right. Okay, cool. We found it first try. That wasn't so bad. I'm going to see if it's in the power station over here or if it's in the actual building. I know that there's ghouls here and sometimes there's Talon Company guys here. So we will see what happens. But yeah, this game is so old, I just didn't really care about it. I thought it would take us a lot longer to get here than it did. So this is where it is on the map. The stuff that I was looking at kind of had it like southwest slightly of the Grizzly Diner, which is how I ended up finding it. So we will see if I can find the actual schematic here. But like I said, there are other means to be able to get it. It looks like there's quantum here as well. And then something said that there are the ingredients to make a nuka grenade on the workbench. So it looks like there's a quantum and that kind of junk over there. So, all right, my lockpick isn't very high. I haven't played this game since the last time I recorded, and then really all we did in that episode was to go get my other favorite gun, which is the combat shotgun. So hooray, schematics for the railway rifle, woo! I love this gun. I just really like to use it because I like the sounds that it makes. So I don't have this stuff with me to be able to make it here. So we'll go back to our house in Megaton and make the gun here. But let's go ahead and go into this other building over here. I know that there's a safe and a couple other things up in like the top of this building. There's an office. I don't remember the guy's name or anything, but... And I don't even know if we're going to be high enough level to be able to actually get into the safe and stuff, but we might end up doing a little bit more storyline stuff. Not this episode, but next episode we might end up doing that. The issue with the next mission... Hello. That we're going to be doing is that I don't necessarily like to do the mission the way that they want you to do it. Because I'm running like a good character, I don't want to do a bunch of the stuff that it wants you to do because it gives you bad karma. So while that's really not a big deal at all, I don't know if I necessarily feel like getting a bunch of bad karma, so... Oh, fuck off. Alright, now you can hear me. I don't know if I necessarily feel like getting a bunch of bad karma, and like I said, it doesn't really matter at all, but I just don't know if I feel like it. If I can remember there's a pattern to a thing, and you can basically, like, skip the entire thing of what it wants you to do. You can skip it. So if I can remember what the pattern is to I'm trying to, like, be slightly cryptic in what the mission is, but if I can remember the pattern to the one thing, then we essentially can, like I said, just totally skip most of it in its entirety. Oh, Power Fist. Oh, it's Fisto. There's two special weapons here. That is pretty neat. I gave up on the computer because it was pissing me off. But anyway, yeah, so now we got Fisto and we got the other thing that I wanted, so we can leave here. I don't know if there's really a whole lot else that you can do here, but yeah. Oh, what was I talking about? The storyline. So if I'm able to remember what the pattern is, theoretically we could just totally skip all the stuff that it wants you to do. If it was my first time playing the game, I would definitely want to do all the stuff that it wants you to do because it's super interesting. Where are you? Oh, there you are. But since it's not my first time playing the game, I really couldn't care less. So probably gonna end up skipping all of the, like, extra stuff that it wants you to do. Oh, and for you, Dan, let's go ahead and look at our stuff here. We are still at DR 45, value 999, and we are still at DR 10, value 120. There is no visible deterioration on our condition of our armor here still, because I know that you would want an update. So let's go ahead and go back to Megaton, and I will make a couple of railway rifles here. Hopefully I have the stuff. I know you need the steam gauge assembly, the pressure cooker, and maybe pilot lights? I don't remember. I was playing Fallout New Vegas. I started a playthrough of Fallout New Vegas just for myself that I'm not recording, where I took the Wild Wasteland perk. Because also, Dan, again, let me know that the, like, finding...
It appears you've been wounded, sir. May
Shut
I
up.
suggest you medical attention?
Finding the, like, Indiana Jones in the refrigerator and that kind of stuff, you only are able to do if you have that Wild Wasteland perk. So I went ahead and did one without that, or with that. So let's see what we need here. I need the crutch, steam gauge assembly, fission battery, and pressure cooker. Crutch, steam gauge assembly, crutch, what was it? Steam gauge assembly, fission battery, and pressure cooker. Pressure cooker, and a steam gauge assembly. Alright, so we should be able to make 5 of them. Alright, we're out of stuff. So let's get rid of this junk we don't need here. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick little weapon combiney here. Alrighty, now that that's all taken care of, let's go wander out into the wasteland and look for something to kill. Won't that be fun? Or you know what? Where is Temple of Unions right there? So, right about here-ish should be Canterbury Commons. And if we can find Canterbury Commons, then we can get a really cool mission that we could do later on. So let's travel that away and look for some bad guys to kill with my fun new gun. Oh my god, I love it so much. I know I talked about it in my other video, but I am so disappointed that the railway rifle doesn't make the same noise anymore in Fallout 4 as it does in this game. It makes me so sad, and the only time that it does it in Fallout 4 is occasionally when you're reloading it. I do really like and appreciate the fact that the railway rifle in Fallout 4, I'm pretty sure it steams a whole bunch all the time, which is pretty freaking neat. But it's just not the same. I think one of the reasons is that as much as I love that it makes the noise, I think that it did irritate a lot of people. And even it making the noise whenever you reload it in Fallout 4, I think irritated some people because I found mods to make it so that it doesn't make the noise at all anymore for Fallout 4, and that just makes me really sad. If we don't find anything to kill, I'll still shoot it anyway. Where are you? Oh, Jesus. Isn't that fun? Oh, it's so good. I love it. I don't even have like a thing for trains or anything at all. I just love that it makes train noises all the time because it's the railway rifle. I think it's so cute. I don't know, like, why would you not like that? Like, what is wrong with you? It's the best. It's the best thing in the freaking world. That just made my day so much better. I've not been having a stellar couple of weeks here, so hopefully stuff will look up better for me soon. It's nothing major, I'm just like, I don't know. I just have like stupid shit going on with myself that's making things difficult. Making things difficult for myself. Oh no, the antagonizer? Who is that? Not running in this game still freaking kills me.
Terrorizing this town, not while it's under the protection of the Mechanist.
You and your pathetic tin cans are match for my army.
The citizens of this town have nothing to fear. The Mechanist is here to protect them.
We'll see about that. Attack, my ant soldiers. Destroy this fool and his tin toys.
Show these vermin humanity's true power.
Humans and their toys are done for. They killed themselves off with their petty wars.
Weak sometimes, but our creations are strong and pure. Something you'll never be.
Threat assist. Protecting innocents.
For the seeds of their undoing. The world will belong to the antagonizer.
Not while the world is protected by me, the Mechanist. Your reign of terror is at an end.
Alright, so that's the
Are you all
antagonizer
right? You aren't hurt, are
and the
you?
Mechanist.
I'd like to apologize for the rude welcome. Those two have been a bit of a problem lately. Name's Rowe. Uncle Rowe to most. Welcome to Canterbury Commons. For what that's worth. That must be the 20th time I've seen those two go at it. There are problem citizens, the Mechanist and the Antagonizer. A while ago, we were attacked by the Antagonizer. That woman with the ants, obviously. The Mechanist saved the town with his robots. That was all well and good, but I swear their fights are getting bigger and it's been driving off the merchants. They simply won't leave. Oh, that's terrific. I knew you'd help out. Knew it in my gut, and it's never steered me wrong on a deal yet. Find where the Antagonizer and the Mechanist hide and convince them to stop or otherwise end their hostility, and you'll earn 200 caps. You only need to stop one of them, really. Nowadays, I think they only stay in Canterbury to fight each other.
Let's give this speech a try.
I'm afraid that won't do, friend. Are you sure you won't? Great! I'm relieved to know the situation will be quickly resolved. Let me know if I can be of assistance to you. Oh, and please, do try to use some discretion. We already have plenty of would-be heroes starting wars in the streets. We don't need another. If it'll help, I'm... One day there was a crazy woman leading a bunch of ants into town. She said humanity was dead and the ants would inherit the earth, stuff like that. Well, that gave Dom plenty of time to line up a shot or two on the ants. She ran away, but every once in a while she'd stage an attack again. She wasn't much of a threat then. In fact, she was sort of entertaining at first. Gave everyone in town something to talk about. But when the mechanists started fighting her, things got bad. Ants are easy to shoot, but add robots with lasers, it got real nasty. The mechanist used to be our town mechanic, Scott Walensky. Quiet guy, but plenty fierce with a wrench and some solder. Guy used to take care of a robot that protected the town until it got torn up in one of the Ant Agonizer's lame little attacks. I guess he took it personal because he made a mechanical suit and called himself the Mechanist, said he would lead a robot army to fight her. Now he doesn't even respond to his name, and his robot army is more dangerous to the town than the ants ever were. My nephew Derek might know more about them. I swear it's all I can do to keep him from running into the fight whenever they come out. He might know more about where you can find them, but don't encourage the poor boy. He's had enough close calls. You can usually find one of the trade caravans at the entrance to town. They come through every day or two. Other than them, Porter's always got food for sale down at the diner. Ha! Damn near everything, I suspect. I founded the place myself, and I'm the reason this place stays fat and happy.
So if you're able to do certain speech things with him, which I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do or not, I don't know if there's a level cap on it or not, you can basically organize a trade route between the trade caravans. I never actually used the trade caravans, but I usually set up the trade route anyway, so let's see if we can get that to work.
They're just small caravans that make rounds through the wastes, hawking their wares from Paradise Falls to Rivet City. They won't trade with anyone who's hit their friends, but that's about as organized as they get. I had thought about it, but some of these wasteland traders, well, they aren't exactly the organizational type. It'd take a pretty savvy businessman to make it worth their while to work together. Frankly, I'm not sure even I'm up to the task. That certainly is quite a lot of caps. It really would be a shame for those to go to waste, wouldn't it? I suppose I can call in a few favors with the caravans, talk with them about their inventory. Must keep the customers happy, right? So you just let me know what you'd like to see from the caravans, and I'll let them know what to focus on. Good luck.
All right, so I guess we should have the trader merchant thing. So this is going to let you know like what merchants sell which stuff. And then here is their trade route. So you can see how they kind of go around here. And then that's just saying that I recognize I'm the investor. So I'm the one that set up the trade caravans. I'm not going to start the superhuman gamut today, but we will definitely be doing it at some point. And this is another place where the Child at Heart perk can come in handy if you took it before you got here. Whenever we go to talk to Rose's nephew, we should have a speech option to do the Child at Heart perk here. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of your day. As always, please feel free to leave me suggestions in the comments down below for anything that I can do to improve the Let's Play, or if there's any other games you'd like to see. But have a wonderful rest of your day, guys, and I will see everybody in the next video.